Hi everyone, my name is Zach Norris. I graduated with my undergraduate degree from Roberts Wesleyan College in 2017. Ever since then, I've spent 2 years at North Rose Wolcott School Districts as a math intervention teacher for middle school. It's been a great 2 years, and I am looking forward to starting my master's in special education in order to gain my professional certification and, more importantly, learn a lot more about special education to help me out with my career. I really enjoy what I do, and I want to keep on learning in order to make a difference in the lives of students in the future. I chose special education because I believe it is important to educate all students. Whether you're a classroom teacher, or an intervention teacher, or a special education teacher, it's important to get to know all students and be able to educate these students to the best of your ability. One thing to keep in mind is differentiating instruction. Every student's going to learn a little differently, and the activities you plan for these students to learn need to be based on the data that they performed on a certain assignment. You need to make things interesting for students. In order to do that, you need to personalize learning. Get to know that student. What do they like? What are their interests? What encourages them to work hard? Get to know that student and what they like to do, and provide certain learning tasks for each student based on their individual interests. Monitoring progress. It's important to be able to monitor progress and get the students involved in monitoring their own progress. One example of that I have done in my own teaching experiences with IXL, there's a lot of different math skills listed, and you could assign a certain skill to a student and have them track their own progress on how far they've gotten in that skill in a certain amount of days. So as they track their progress, you can kind of keep them accountable by setting goals with them in order to make progress on that certain skill. And celebrate accomplishments, motivate them with positivity. Each student loves to be motivated in different ways. Come up with rewards, certain systems that's going to benefit each student. As an intervention teacher, I have smaller group sizes, so I'm able to personalize that and individualize that a lot easier than maybe a classroom teacher, but it's very important that these students are motivated and they feel like there's a reward for what they're accomplishing in order to keep them on the track to make progress. Never give up on students. I had a student that gave me a hard time for the first half of the year this year, but eventually I was able to build a relationship with that student that allowed that student to be very successful in the second half of the year. Just because a student isn't making progress at a certain point of the year does not mean that that student will not ever make progress. Never give up on a student. So that pretty much sums up why I love special education. I just love educating all students and making sure each student is achieving to their full potential. And even if they aren't at a certain time, just persevere, keep on going, show that student that you care about them and will really never give up on them. So that's why I love special education. I am very excited to be an online student at Roberts. An online education is something I've never done before, but I am very excited for this new challenging experience. Some things that are different about online that are new for me is there's no commuting to class, there's no going to class at a certain time, but I'm going to need to be able to schedule times where I'm going to work hard on different assignments, make my own schedule to make sure I'm getting all my assignments done. So I'm excited for this new challenging experience to learn something new and learn more about technology in the process too. Not only learn about special education, but also learn how to become better and better at technology, because that's something that's on the rise in education. Is there's more and more technology being incorporated into the classroom, and I'm excited to be able to use technology as I study special education. Why Roberts? Well, I think it's awesome that I know a lot of the professors from the education department, and it makes me feel more comfortable being an online student that I know some of these people going into this program. I think all the professors at Roberts are very reliable, and I'm excited to work with new professors that I've never worked with before and get to know them better through this online program. I think Roberts Wesleyan College has a very respected education. When you graduate from Roberts Wesleyan College and you go out into the interview process at different school districts, I feel like overall Roberts has a very good education program and they're very respected with districts around the area and even districts around the whole United States. And the other thing is the Christian faith aspect of Roberts Wesleyan College. When I was an undergraduate at Roberts, I loved the community the Christian community on campus and how everybody treated one another. I just think it's awesome, the Christian faith background of Roberts Wesleyan College, and faith is a very important thing in my life too. So yeah, that pretty much sums up why I chose the online program at Roberts Wesleyan College. I'm very excited to work with all of you and be a part of this program with you.